Okay, morning everyone, welcome to the pre-recorded session. I'm in school today, so what I thought I'd do is pop by a special place in school and see if they've got anything new in. Where might that place be that I'm going to pop and see? That's right, it's the library. Hopefully they've got some new resources in so that we can have a look and see what we can read over the summer. Hi, so we're here in the library and there's loads of new books to look at, and Mrs Cooper has also been in loads of new displays as well. So there's loads up here that you can have a look at when you come back to school and see all the different books that we've got, and there's some great reads as well, so that's absolutely brilliant.
If your plans to go on an adventure this summer have had to be put on hold, don't despair. Books can be an amazing way to visit interesting places without even having to leave your sofa. So with that in mind, I want to recommend two books to you. The first is Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. In this book, Phileas Fogg takes on a fast-paced adventure to loads of different places around the world. The second is by my all-time favourite author, Carlos Ruiz Zafón. It's called The Midnight Palace. In this book, a group of students spend their last summer in their secret society in India. It's packed full of adventure and mystery, and I'm sure once you read it, you'll want to read all these others. Happy reading.
Hi everyone, so my recommendation for the summer reading scheme is The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse by Charlie Mackesy. This book has lots of really nice quotes in it, which I've been reading over lockdown. One of my favourite quotes is, "We often wait for kindness, but being kind to yourself can start now." Happy reading!
Hello, you started at the beginning, which is impressive. I usually start in the middle and never read introductions. It's surprising that I've made a book because I'm not good at reading them. The truth is I need pictures. They are like islands, places to go to in a sea of words. This book is for everyone, whether you are 80 or 8. I feel like I'm both sometimes. I'd like it to be one that you can dip in anywhere, anytime, start in the middle, if you like, scribble on it, crease the corners and leave it well thumbed. So this is my summer recommendation. It is The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse by Charlie Mackesy. It is about kindness and friendship. It's a really nice book with beautiful, I don't know if you can see, illustrations throughout it. So really nice illustrations as you go through, and just a really nice sentiment throughout the story about looking out for each other and friendship, even though each character, the boy, the mole, the fox and the horse, are very different, but they become friends in the end. That's my summer read recommendation.
Hiya Seven. My recommended book for you to read over the summer is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. It's a lovely little story about a 10-year-old boy called Augie who's a bit different from other children, but he's got a massive heart, and the story follows him as he faces the challenges of starting a new school and making friends. I really hope you read it and I hope you enjoy it.
Hi everyone, so I'm back in the library and the plan is to see what new books we've got. Now I've had a really good look around and we've got loads of new ones that you'll be able to come and collect and have a look at in September. This one here, The Lion Roars. What I liked about this one was one, that it's a nice thin book, so you'll feel very quickly like you've achieved something as you've got through it. But I also liked the fact that this one's in dyslexic friendly font and also has slightly sort of yellow cream pages.
Hey up everyone, Summer 2020 Reading Challenge. My particular one is going to be the Sidemen book. This is also available online, as you can see on my iPad, and you can actually listen to it and they will actually speak you through it. It's a great book and it's quite inspirational because I think these are just young lads that made something themselves no matter their background, where they came from, and it's a really inspirational story. Alright, enjoy.
Hi everyone, my favourite book is One More Tickle. This is my favourite book because I read it to my daughter every night before she goes to bed and she just absolutely loves it. It's got a little hand puppet in, look. Hope you're all well.
Are you saying hello? Waving. Hi Year 8, we're currently reading A Monkey Puzzle by Julia Donaldson, and we love this book because it is colourful and got loads of different animals in. I also like reading about history and sport. So I'm also reading Bert Troutman, a story about Bert Troutman, who is a Manchester City goalkeeper who played the FA Cup final with a broken neck, and he was also under rule in Nazi Germany. So my recommendation would be this summer is just to read any book that you can talk to someone about. So anything that you can share an interest in someone, because that's what I like doing, reading a book and then talking about it. Have a real good summer. Bye.
Isn't it great listening to all those recommendations that staff have got for their favourite books? Now, it doesn't really matter what you read. Could be anything. Could be the newspaper. Could be something online. Could be something like this, one of the graphic novels. They're just as important to you to have a go and read as much as you can. So let's listen to some of the staff and see what they think you should be reading over the summer holidays.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Leivars. I work in the Learning Support Department at Wales, and my recommendation for a really cool summer read is a book called The Legend of Spud Murphy. It's by a guy called Owen Colfer. Some of you might recognise his name because he wrote the legendary Artemis Fowl books that I'm sure many of you will have enjoyed. But this is a really short book that he wrote about a legendary librarian called Spud Murphy, who literally ruled the local library with a gas-powered spud gun. And Will, the guy in the story, got packed off to the library during the summer holidays and had to sort of get to know what she was like and was a bit nervous about it. It's a really good read, quite fun and short, and I hope you enjoy it. So The Legend of Spud Murphy by Owen Colfer is my recommendation. Enjoy your summer and get lots of reading done. See you later, bye.
My book recommendation is The Twits by Rowles. If you want to have a really good giggle, that is definitely the book for you. It's full of pranks, but there's a really good twist at the end where everything that Mr. and Mrs. Twit have done all ends up coming back on them.
My favourite book is The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. I've read this book many, many times, and when I was a child, I really enjoyed reading about the 4 children during the Second World War who were stuck in a boring old house with nothing to do. One day they walked into a wardrobe and ended up in a magical world where it snowed all the time, where there was an evil witch, and where there were lots of friendly animals they could talk to and be friends with. It's an amazing book. It's an amazing fantasy land. When I was a child, I enjoyed reading it and imagining that I could go to that special place in much the same way that children today might imagine that they can go to Hogwarts. It is a book that you would enjoy if you read it now, and I seriously recommend it. Bye.
Hello you lot, I am here to give you a recommended reading book for over the summer holidays. Those of you that know me know I'm an avid lover of sport, especially football, so you won't be surprised to see that there is a link there. This was a favourite book of mine when I was younger, and I've still got my original copy now. It is written by Michael Rosen, and I read it sometimes to my son at bedtime. That's where I am now. This is where we do a lot of our reading, in my son's room. The book I am recommending to you for the summer is Even Stevens FC, and this is the original. And it is about a boy who supports Even Stevens FC, and they enter the FA Cup. If you don't fancy giving that book a go, how about a comic starring one of these 3 superheroes? Whichever one you try.